Lady Sarah, how are you, love? Thank you. Sarah, this day. But like that, like the ghost said to that toast, fuck this day. Oh my God, baby. I'm sorry. It's number one, it's good to have you back, sweetie. It's good to see you, honey. It's good to see you. I hope everything is working out. Baby, you know what? Um, I I wanted to do something a little special for this portal. And so then I made some card questions. And then baby, so get this. So I had every intention of coming out sooner. Baby, baby, baby. What they say, life is what happens when you make plans. Sarah, when I tell you that every last client at that salon today came in late, baby, it was like, okay, you all are fucking with me today. You all are fucking with me today. And I was running late. So I was really happy that I didn't post anything because then I'd have been super under the gun. So here we are. Here we are. Anyway, darling, hold on. Let me see. Oh shit, I forgot to copy the link. Copy the link. Wait, where's my comments? Here we go. They've been posting the link. Girl, come up here and keep me company, please. Oh, have mercy. There you go, baby. I hear you. How are you, darling? Oh, that's Mr. Stevens. There you go. They were
Hello.
all, yeah, honey. I don't know what they were, Sarah. I don't know what they were, but baby, I'm here to tell you shenanigans. Shenanigans. Mr. Stevens. Mr. Stevens, we gotta find Miss Martha. Hello, Miss Martha. Wait a minute. And then we got Lady Sarah up on here. Mr. Stevens, as always, thank you so much. How was your
Oh,
day?
anytime.
Oh, anytime.
Oh, it went by quick. It went by quick. I worked and it was nice. Nothing, no news is good news as always.
Oh, that's right, baby. Especially, wait a minute, sweetheart. Did you see the earlier forecast today with
S-
Mercury and Taurus?
No, I did not. I saw you. I saw you with I like oh, by the way, I love that robe. I love that robe you wear. I don't know why I like it.
Claiborne. That is a Liz Claiborne, baby. That is a Liz Claiborne. So, Mr. Stevens, hang on out. Let me get to Lady Sarah because, baby, Lady Sarah, she gave me a little update on her hotel, and I got to hear from the woman herself. I got to hear what happened at this hotel. Okay, so hang out, and we're gonna get to things. All right. Thank you for stopping by, baby. I love you, sweetie. Thank you. Lady Sarah. We're going to entitle this segment "Fuck That Toast." Give it to me, Sarah. What happened?
So, I don't know if you want to start me with some context about the ghost that I call the not Jen.
Okay.
So there's a spot in the kitchen where there's like a wall that you can kind of see around, and I had been standing near that wall and I saw someone peeking around it like this,
Uh-huh.
and I thought it was my manager because of the hair, but I'm like, that's too tall to be my manager. That's too pale to be my manager. So I kind of like focused on it out of the corner of my eye, and the face was like all messed up. I posted a picture of it. Well, not a picture, but like a recreation on my Instagram. You
I
probably
think I
saw it.
saw it. I think I liked it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, when I turned and looked at it, like looked at it, it was gone. There was no one there. So I was like, I just started calling it, the not Jen in honor of my manager who it wasn't. But whenever stuff happens, I usually just blame it on the not Jen.
Uh-huh.
We've had hot sauce get thrown, but the other day I was making toast for a customer, and it actually made the customer's food late, I had to put some sourdough bread in toaster to, get it toasted for the customer. And I put white bread in, and then it's one of those conveyor belt ones. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
Yes.
But it's not the kind that pops up, basically.
Right.
So I waited for the white bread to go in, and I put the sourdough toast to like get it started. I turn around, walk away over to my station, turn back around. The sourdough toast is not only not in the toaster anymore, it's on the floor like 2 feet away at an angle that even if it had fallen out of the toaster, it would not have landed there. And so I pulled my coworker in aside. Well, first I was like, well, shit, I guess we're not having that toast yet. And I told my coworker, come here and look at this. And he was like, do you see this? Do you see where this toast landed? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know. So I was just like, all right, well, goes toast. Fuck that toast. And I went back to my job, put the toast in, eventually got the customer's food out. But I swear I saw after that, like on the floor, like behind the toaster, I swear I saw the Not Jenna over there, like
looking and see, yeah, did I fuck up her day? Yeah. So I don't know if I told you this. But I used to work at the Talbot Hotel here in Chicago. And the housekeepers would always say that Mr. Talbot was always on the 16th floor. And they would always make it a point, like if there was a new housekeeper, they would give her the ins and outs. And they would always say, look out for the 16th floor. And I'm going to tell you something. That hotel is old. It's small and it's old, but I loved that hotel. I got to tell you, I love that hotel. And I was the opening waitress. And Sarah, when I tell you I turned on the grill, I mean that I turned on the grill for the kitchen. Nobody else. There was one other person that was the front desk person. And you want to know something? It's funny because you know what? I'm going to tell you something, Sarah. I'm not proud of what I'm going to tell you, but I got to be honest with, myself. There was never a front door. There was one front desk operator that I liked, but the rest of them, I didn't want nothing. I wanted nothing to do with them. I'm sure they were lovely people. There was just their energy rubbed me wrong. And so it was me and the front desk person. And of course you have a hotel full of guests. But again, I went, I clocked in, and this would be like around 5:15 in the morning, and I had to go downstairs in the basement. I had to clock in. Now, if there was anybody that should have been afraid of that shit, it would have been me, because again, there was nobody else there. No lights were on, none of that shit. And nothing happened during that time that I would open up and I was by myself. And I'll tell you this. We had room service. And so, I would have to go and I would have to run that room service. It was not the 16th floor. It was the 8th floor. And I had been all through that hotel, every floor. I've gone through and I was very hyper aware of the 16th floor. Baby, that day, it wasn't, how do I want to say it? There was nothing that was threatening. But there was something that definitely told me that I was not by myself. So I had the tray, and the guest's room was like way at the end of the hallway. And so, there's the where the elevators opens up, and there's a hallway, and there are rooms to right or left, and there's the main hallway. And I'm all the way in the end of the main hallway. As soon as you open up the elevators, I'm facing the main hallway. And of course, the guest room was all the way in the back. So I go there, and I knock on the door. I'm like, room service, and I'm facing the door, and then something made me look, and I swear, and it had to be Mr. Talbot. Because it was, I couldn't say like I saw a body or something like that, but like I saw what would have appeared to have been like the figure of somebody walking past that, that corner to where you could see half their body, So that was listen, I look at it this way. Any place where there's a lot of people there, where there's a lot of different energies, and girl, for the most part, hotels are notorious. Hotels, a lot of people, they will go to a hotel to end their suffering. So I can't help but to believe that a lot of that residual energy is there. And I don't think it was like anything threatening. I didn't feel scared. I just, like I said, I just felt like I was not by myself. That was, that. At this hotel, because it is notorious. Your hotel has a reputation. Are there any times that you feel nervous or scared to be by yourself?
No, I mean, I was vaguely startled the first time I saw the not gen, but I'm not really ever scared or uncomfortable while I'm there.
Yeah, no. I think there's certain people. I think there's certain people that once you understand those energies, they don't threaten you. They don't scare you anymore. They don't scare you anymore. But baby, when you said fuck that toast, I was at my job and you made me let out. I was like, that goddamn lady, Sarah, she strikes again. There you go. All right. So listen, y'all, Marty's, Miss Martha and Lady Sarah, thank you all for coming on such short notice, baby. Oh my God, what a day, what a day. Let me get on here and let me start this thing. All right. All right. Thank you, love. All right, y'all. Listen. So I am kind of like out of frame, but that's the only way that I'm going to be able to allow you guys to see the table. So y'all are gonna have to bear with me. It's gonna be what it's gonna be and stuff. And I made this little deck right here, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it, and I'll tell you what's going on. All right. So, okay, wait a minute. Let me break some shit down for you. Okay, so again, we had Mercury in Taurus. And then we had Mercury in Taurus was squaring up with Pluto in Aquarius. So that was going to make conversations really, really tense. And you know what? And it did. My last client was one of my dear friends, and I love him. I love him to pieces, but he's a very, very hyper individual. He's very, very much opinionated, more so than me, if possible. And I had to say, I literally had to say, I'm like, all right, baby, let's remember we're still friends, okay? So let's bring that energy down. So I definitely felt the effects of that. And not only that, though, tonight Pluto is going to be retrograding in Capricorn. So that's going to be a whole other thing. But tonight, and again, I was so far behind. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. And while I'm at it, I'm going to tell you right now, tomorrow I got to be at Wrigley Field. I got to be there at 6 a.m. So that's going to mean that y'all ain't going to get nothing tomorrow. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. If I get home tomorrow night, I'll throw up some content. But baby, maybe if I get done with this in time, I'll do something. But I generally like taping on the day of because the energy is fresher. But it is what it is. All right. So with all that being said, May 5th, this is the 5-5 portal. This is a very supercharged transformation energy. Okay. Let me say this. If some of y'all have been feeling like something in your life has been like unstable, or if you all been a little bit more emotional, or just on the edge of change, that shit is not random. That's the energy moving through us, and not around you. So this is what's known as, they call this threshold frequency. So we're at a point where life doesn't shift slowly, it turns. And in numerology, when we talk about the number 5, we're always talking about disruptions to plans or progress, all those type of things. And then, but with 5 also comes new experiences. So again, 5 represents change. It represents movement. It represents rebirth through experiences. Okay. So when it doubles into 5-5, that energy becomes very amplified. And it's like the universe is pushing out the old timeline so that this new timeline, whether we are fully ready for it or not, here it is. And that energy is not here to punish us. That energy is here to realign with us. So this is the kind of energy where where whatever felt stuck is going to start loosening. Whatever felt like there was some confusion, there's going to start making sense. If there was like a delay, things are going to start moving again. But here's the real message of this portal. We don't have to force nothing. We don't have to force shit. We just have to allow for it to happen. So with this 5-5 portal, we're going to let go of what's been draining our attention. We're going to be letting go of what no longer reflects who we are becoming. We're going to let go of the version of ourselves that was surviving, and we're going to step into the one that's ready to thrive. Because this isn't about change happening to you. It's about change happening through you. Yeah, okay, I'm saying that correctly. Okay. So right now, take a breath. Take a breath and ask yourself, what is it in your life is ready to evolve right now? Is your relationship ready to evolve? Is your relationship with money ready to evolve? Are you ready to evolve? Are you ready to let go of the shit that's been holding you back? Are you ready to step forward into that picture that you always felt you had in your mind that life should be? But for whatever reason, you are holding on to that version that's not in alignment with what you want. You don't have to rush the answer. You just got to be honest with yourself. Because this 5-5 energy doesn't require perfection. It just requires alignment. And once you align with it, things are going to start moving in ways you don't have to force. So with this 5-5 portal, this is a reset point. This is our release point. This is our realignment point. So with this 5-5 portal, the best I can say to you all is that the door is already opened. And so here we go. With this 5-5 energy in the air, we're not just talking about it tonight. We're going to be stepping into it. So here's how we're going to move this energy for the readings tonight. I'm going to be working with the deck that I created, and I did. Listen, I was doing this before with clients, so I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so these aren't just going to be random pulls. This is going to be intentional alignment. So each of the cards tonight is going to each of these sections. I made five piles, four cards in each pile. And they're going to be representing like different layers of what this portal is activating. You know, what is shifting, what's being released, what's being revealed, and, you know, what's trying to come through for us right now. So as I shuffle, I want you to stay open. Do not overthink what shows up. Just receive what resonates. Because this is not about predicting anything. It's about reflecting our current, like, energetic doorway. So whatever comes through tonight is going to meet you exactly where you are in this 5-5 portal. Are we good? So let me see we got any comments over here? Okay, no one's saying shit. All right. So let me show you what we did. Okay. So we've got 4 cards for here. And this deck right here, shh. Damn it. I feel like I want my character up, but I don't want the hotel ghosties going to allow for it. Sarah, you're not going to let me get through this, are you? Okay. So listen, this deck, this portion right here, this is about alignment and outcome energy. This pile right here is going to be about growth and becoming. This pile right here is going to be about actions and decisions. This pile right here is going to be about release and clearing. And then this power right here, shit, is going to be about awareness and the truth. Okay, I can see what I'm doing. Y'all, and wait a minute. Listen, y'all, I did the best I could to make sure that I was getting something that wasn't glossy. I don't know what to do with it. Listen, I spent so much money on this goddamn camera. Anyway, we're just going to have to do what we have to do. The decks that we're going to be using the Sword of Light, Oracle, St. Michael Sword of Light. We're going to be using Moonologies. And of course, we can't do this without the good doctor, Judith Orloff, and the power of surrender. And then, you know what? Just as like a little shits and giggles, we're going to use the rebel deck. And you know the rebel deck right here, she don't play. She don't give a fuck about your feelings. So, if you're wearing your feelings on your sleeves tonight is not a good night. Don't be asking for a reading. So there we go. So with all that, I know it's been a while since we did some readings, but I've got 2 moderators that got other things to do. So if you all want a reading, please let my moddies know. Miss Martha and Miss Sarah, they're the ones with the purple monkey wrenches next to their names. And the reason why we got it is because these women are not afraid to swing that your way if you act out of line. Oh. I forgot the part where after the ghost toast, I went to the mall looking for a second job. And a few minutes after that, I got there, the whole building lost power. Wow. Wow. That was wild. That is wild. Okay, made that really big. Okay, so no, we're not doing, no one wants a reading? Okay. All right, Sarah, hold on. Here we go. Here we go, darling. All right. So let's see. Let's see what Universal Mind wants you to know, baby. All right, here we go. Oh, growth and becoming. So this one right here says, okay, give me a second here. This says, what strengthening you is leveling up right now? What strengthening you is leveling up right now? So with this card, Lady Sarah, what we're talking about is it's like an evolution in progress. Your alignment is upgrading from, it's upgrading from within. So let's see. Y'all, give me a second. Y'all, I'll be right. You know what? This is supposed to be Judith Orloff's, and I think I put the other deck in the other yep, there she is. I switched decks, y'all. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Come here, Dr. Orloff. There we go. Yeah. This content creation thing, baby, it is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. All right. So, love, here we go. What strengthening you is leveling up right now, Miss Sarah. So, baby, Yasmin is saying your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. Sarah, the times that you were worried about whether you had something to offer, whether you were making it, baby, your hard work is it. Listen, this is what's happening, baby. Your hard work is paying off. Hold on. Let me see what you surrendered the fear, Sarah. You got tired. You got tired of being afraid. It wasn't working for you. And then you just went for it. But now, baby, let me show you. Because of this is what's coming forth for you. This card right here says, be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Share your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Sarah, and this is card number 4. When we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 4, we're talking about foundational support. We're talking about boundaries. We're talking about strength. And so, Sarah, with this, with what's happening right now, what's strengthening you is leveling up right now. Sarah, all of these cards, what they're telling me is that you are bracing yourself. You're coming into leadership. You're coming into leadership, whether you think about it or not. With the changes, with the internal changes that have been coming through, sweetie, you're bracing yourself for leadership, baby. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, my love. All right. That is that. That is that. Let me get this out so I'm not doing doubles. All right. Miss Martita. So, Martha, this one says awareness and truth. So this one says, what keeps repeating in your life that you are dismissing? What keeps repeating in your life that you are dismissing? Let me shuffle these cards again to get some new energy. Position I need is a new kid. Girl, don't start. Ladies there, don't you start. Okay. I'm working on a new system. I can't keep up with you. So I wonder if other YouTube creators got moderators like mine. All right, here we go, baby. Okay. So what keeps repeating in your life that you keep dismissing? Yasmin, she says, oh, shit. Martha, hold on. Why can I not see you? Give me a second. There we go. This card says, don't let your past hold you back. So you keep replaying things, Martita. Okay. But now the good doctor, she says, surrender to miracles. The miracle is, Martha, the miracle is that you could put your cape away. You do not have to be doing it all. All right. And the thing is that the miracle that you're looking for, baby, the miracle that you're looking for, Martha, is when you allow other people to step in and do the things that you need to do and allow them to do it. That's the miracle that's waiting. Baby, listen, you got some unresolved shit that you got to work through. And when you do that, and wait a minute, and the way you can do that is by expanding your bandwidth. Okay, you're going to have to let some things go. You're going to have to let some grown people start being grown people and take care of things for themselves. That is not going to diminish your position. That's going to give them an opportunity to grow so that you don't have to keep doing everything. And then finally, Martha, when you get to that point, guess what? You get to be the real you. This card is card number 6. And when we talk about the numerological aspects of the number 6, we're talking about harmony. We're talking improvement. We're talking about all kinds of things. And this card right here says, your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Yeah. Clear up the shit in the past that keeps repeating itself. Let it go. Let other surrender to the miracles, baby. And the miracle is that you ain't got to do it all on your own. Let grown people be grown people, and let them start fending for themselves. Because Martha, if you keep doing it for them, number one, they're never going to learn, and number two, you're going to be placed in the position to always have to do it. When you can allow that bandwidth, Martha, you get to be who you truly needed to be. And that, my dear, that is going to serve you well. Okay. All right. Let me say, wait a minute. Anna Mez, greetings, my love. We're in Chicago too. Over here on the Northwest side. And yes, I will give you a reading. I got Mr. Stevens right there. And then you next, baby. Okay. We're doing readings about the 555 portal. We're using that, we're using the energy from the 55 portal, sweetheart. So stick around, darling. So stick around. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Miss Anna is right up in here. It's exhausting. You got, oh, there you go. All right, Anna, I'm glad you're here. Darling, I only ask that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, if you please. If you please. Mr. Stevens.
Hello.
Are you ready?
I'm good. I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes,
sweetie.
I'm ready.
Oh, there you go. All right, let's see. Universal mind. Oh, y'all, could you please do me a favor? Let me know if the camera is working for you all. I mean, you all can see the table and everything, because I had to get rid of the green screen because it was just making things way too glossy. Let me know if this is a better vantage point for you guys. And thank you, love. Thank you. So, darling, Mrs. Stevens. Action and direction. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Mr. Stevens. What are you avoiding that would immediately change your situation? What are you avoiding that would immediately change your situation? Let me get some new energy up in here. Oh, and wait a minute. Let me do this real fast. And if you want to come up, you don't have to put your camera on, baby. If you want to come up and just use your microphone, you can do that. I sent you the link, love. All right. Mr. Stevens, what he needs to hear and not what he wants to hear. All right. So what are you avoiding, Mr. Stevens, that would immediately change your situation? Oh. Conclusions are from within. Conclusions are from within. And this card, yeah. Full moon and eclipse. Mr. Stevens, what they're saying is that, wait a minute. You need to stop looking for outside validation. You need to stop wondering if this is right. Did I say that correctly? All those things. Everything that saps your power. You're avoiding self-responsibility. You're avoiding self-acceptance or full self-acceptance, because there's still like an energy drain that makes you look for validation outside. It's the overthinking. It's the constant dotting your I's and crossing your T's to make sure that everything is aligned and stuff like that. And honestly, Mr. Steven, what I'm getting is like it stems from past trauma. That's what I'm getting. This is like a past trauma response right here. And then the good doctor, she says, yep, surrender your attachment to results. Yep. And this card right here says, the formula for success is to do all you can do. Is to do all you can do to make things happen. Then let it go. Let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a destined outcome can sabotage it. Now, let me say this, Mr. Stevens. When you let go of that, shit, here we go. You're going to be at a position, Mr. Stevens, where you won't be settling for less. When you let go of that trauma response, you're going to be on a level where other people are going to be asking you, is this okay? As opposed to you asking if that's okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Mr. Stevens, you've heard me say this before, and I'm going to say it again. Who you are and what you got is good enough. Who you are, and what you got, Mr. Stevens, is good enough, baby. You ain't got to keep trying no more. You just got to be. You just got to be Michael. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
You got it?
All right. Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for letting me read for you, baby. Thank you. All right. Oh, I have a horror for my apologies. Thank you. Okay, no worries. All right. Give me a second, Miss Anna. Let me get some new energy up in here. You know what? Give me 1 second, y'all. You know what? Lord. I was racing and running because I was running late to get to this live. Y'all, I didn't even sanctify my area. Give me 1 second. While I'm trying to light up this Palo Santo. Anna, give us a little background. Where in Chicago are you at? You ain't got to give the exact location, baby, but where are you? South side, west side, north side? Here we go. Because she came to work. Come on. Oh, okay. Y'all, I know this sounds corny, but when I light that Palo Santo and I can smell it, oh man, that makes me feel so much at ease. All right. We are clearing the energy. We are now showing up for Miss Inez. And Anna, thank you for liking and for subscribing, baby. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Nice. Very nice. I'm in Albany Park, honey. I'm Northwest. Ah. Oh, I'm glad you're here. All right, darling. Let's see for this 5-5 portal. Let us see. I used to drive all around. I know that area. Okay, good. Baby, I've been here for close to 15 years, baby. I'm from originally I'm from the southeast side, and both places, southeast side and Albany Park, I consider my home. So there we go. All right, Miss Mez, let's see what Universal Mind wants you to focus on or wants you to know for this 5-5 portal, baby. Here we go. Oh, all right. So right now, darling, we're focusing on action and decisions. God damn it. Hold on, baby. There we go. Actions and decisions. Okay, and this card says, where are you being pushed to move even though you don't feel it, you don't feel ready? So where are you being pushed to move even though you're not ready to? What's transpiring in your life, Anna, that you don't think you're ready, but it keeps showing up? Let's see. No, I already did that. Wait, well, fuck it. Let me shuffle one more time. Wow. Wow. So Anna, let me read this, okay? This says, where are you being pushed to move, even though you don't feel ready? And baby Yasmin Bowling with her Moonology card, she said, be bold and make the first move. You may not feel ready. Universal Mind says you are. All right? Here's what you got to give up, baby, or you got to recognize in order to get yourself to where you need to be. Oh my God. And it says, surrender to effortlessness. And are you trying too hard? This card right here says, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the outcome. At this point, Anna, hold on, what she say? My mom passed. My dad has ownership of our home and he lives in Florida. All right. Sweetie, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be taken care of. It's going to be taken care of. I don't know if mother on the other side is going. All I know is that the energy right here, it's going to be taken care of. But again, this card right here says, where are you being pushed to move, even though you don't feel ready? And I'm not, it doesn't even have to be like a physical move, like to move to Florida, but like if you need to do like any type of legal work or something like that, you know, you're trying to keep everything copacetic, but you know that if you don't do something, something's going to come through. Baby, make your move. Make your move. And when you make your move, Anna, when you surrender, listen, when you make the first move, when you surrender to just being, not pushing, let me show you what comes through, baby. You're going to get, baby, your first instincts are going to prove you correct. This one says, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made the wise choice. Keep moving forward. Baby, all systems are go. All systems are go. You may not be ready. Universal Mind says you ready. You just go with that flow, Anna. You just go with that flow. Baby, if it means moving out of state, guess what? I got some good news for you, mama. I got some good news for you. If it means you got to go to Florida, and why would anybody want to do that? But if you got to go to Florida and it don't work out, here's the good news, baby. I got two pieces of good news. Number one, you could say you survived Florida. And number two, Chicago is always going to be here. Mama, it's time for a new adventure. It's time for a new adventure, baby. Go on and let life do what it's got to do for you. Does that resonate, baby? No, baby, that's not resignation. That's alignment. Okay. So Anna, I don't know what you're trying to say with all it because I'm just getting snippets. So that's your reading, baby. When your voice is better, you come on up and we can articulate more. But that's your reading, my love. I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity, baby. I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity, and I want to thank you for coming on up and for allowing me to read for you, sweetie. Okay. Moderators, do we have anyone else? Anybody else want a reading? Gave all the money away to hoes and neighbors, and he is in a 5-star place, almost broke. He thinks to go, hold on, where them cards? Hold on. You gotta make that move. It's gonna be easier than you think. You gotta make that first move, mama. Because when you do, first off, anything that's in your mind that you think is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Baby, you're gonna have to tell him, Daddy, I love you, but you gotta stay in Florida, baby. You got to stay in Florida. You ain't coming up in here. All the money that you got for selling a home, baby. If you come to Florida, if you come to Chicago, I hope you got a place. I hope you got a place. Yep. Mm-mm. 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 Then, baby, you ain't got to say shit else, Anna. You ain't got to say shit else. Baby, that's some low down shit. That is some low down shit. But no, Anna, hear me well. Hear me well. Baby, the pendulum always swings back, baby. The pendulum always swings back. Anna, this is what I want you to do this, baby. I want you to live your life. I do not want you to hold no resentment to this man, because what's going to happen to him is going to be worse than what anything that you could have planned. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, baby. All right. Sweet, it's disgusting to find out at 53. Baby, better at 53 than never find out at all, sweetie. Better at 53 than to never find out at all, baby. Yeah. Yeah, we don't, but baby, we don't focus on the shit that we cannot control. What we focus on is what we can do right now. And baby, right now, the best revenge that anyone can do is, baby, live well. The best revenge anyone can do is live well, baby. Hey, wait a minute. And girl, 57 is not the 57 in the past, baby. 57 is like the new 35. You got time, baby. Go in and live that life, baby. Go and live that life. Fuck all that bullshit. Okay? All right. Mr. Stevens, Martha, the lady Sarah. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for embracing our new subscriber, Miss Anna. I'm going to, yes, baby. Dun, 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 Anna time. Okay, there you go, baby. Oh, yeah, honey. And Anna, here's the thing. It should have been Anna time. Because, sweetheart, the worst, baby, wasted time is worse than wasted money. Wasted time is worse than wasted money. You will always make that money, but baby, you cannot buy time. You cannot buy time. No, ma'am. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen. Do me a favor, when y'all ain't got nothing to do, like some of the videos and all that shit, share some of them out, get people to subscribe to the channel, all that madness. Miss Martha, thank you so much. Anna, thank you for so much and joining the Vibe Tribe. Mr. Stevens, as always, thank you for allowing me to read for you. Lady Sarah, thank you. And maybe the next time you will let me get through a live without laughing and busting my gut. Okay, there we go. And what is it? And remember, naps are not wasting time, baby. That is a sacred pause right there. That is a sacred pause right there. All right, my loves. Thank you all so much. You all do your thing for this 5-5 portal. I know that it is 10 o'clock Chicago time, but baby, we can still do things. All right. Decide how you want to move your life forward. Decide how you want to move your life forward, and then just go for it. Because, darling, the doors are open. The doors are open. All right, baby. Y'all stay blessed. Thank you. Stay in alignment. And remember, show me how good it can be. Ask the universe. Show me how good it can be. Good night, babies.